Gohig. When Gasta down taste gai. We're honored to be here today to honor the work that's being done on this campus for sustainability, and to recognize in inviting us to be here today the recognition of Indigenous people as a part of the very nature of sustainability in a meaningful sense. So it's in that sense that we also ask for you to stand with us in our struggle against EO 1100, and what it's asking us to do on this campus, to say that American Indian studies and American Indian students are not as valuable, that we have to go back, we have to take away, look at these students, look at the future students and say that we don't hold them in the same regard. So we ask for you, we really appreciate, being recognized, and we really recognize each other in these times like today, when it's really easy, when it's really fun, it's really a pleasure to come together and support each other. But we also ask for you to help us out when it's hard, when it isn't so easy, when it takes some sacrifice on your part as well. Ahe tuwayo, ahe tuwayo, ahe tuwayo, hey. Tonka shela wakan tonka, ahe tuwayo, hey. Ahe tuwayo, ahe tuwayo, ahe tuwayo, hey. Tonka shela wakan tonka, ahe tuwayo, hey. Hey, 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 yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo. Hey, 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 yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo. Hey, 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 yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo. Hey, 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 yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo. Hey, 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 yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo, yahi-yo, hey, hey, yahi-yo.
Come on, Lee. Okay, go ahead and cut it. 1, 2, 3.
On behalf of my office, the 38th Assembly District, I would like to present you with this certificate from the State Assembly and from my office for your excellent work and opening this new Sustainability Center. It's good work, and we're proud to have you, be the major university in the district here.
Excellent.
Good job.
together. I'm the interim director for the Institute for Sustainability, and I'm a professor over in the psychology department.
And I'm Michelle Best. I'm a faculty associate with the Institute, and I'm the chair of the Recreation and Tourism Management Department. And together we've been a part of the Institute and since inception, created the courses in sustainability at the undergrad level, and
The class you're taking.
taught a couple of those courses as well.
She hired me.
So we both taught the
That was her first mistake.
Sustainability 310 course,
Yeah.
as well as Sustainability 300.
My name's Sarah Johnson. I'm the coordinator at the Institute for Sustainability. Been here since 2009. Basically just help with all the day-to-day activities and programming, coordinating events, and overseeing all of the projects and activities of our student assistants.
My name's Kayana Lucero, and I'm a project coordinator with the Institute for Sustainability. I help with outreach and teaching college students about sustainability issues and how they can make a difference in the environment.
Hello, my name's Helen Cox. I'm the former director of the Institute for Sustainability from 2009 through 2016, and I'm back
And by
here
the way, she's the one who hired me.
I'm back here today to celebrate the opening of this great center.
So I'm Austin Erickson. I'm the Director of Energy and Sustainability on campus. So that involves implementation of our campus sustainability plan, as well as our climate action plan. This is a pretty awesome day. This building is kind of the crown jewel of what we want to do in the future for all of our campus buildings, right? This building is a net zero energy building, so it meets that goal of climate neutrality. So really exciting day. Glad you guys come out.
The general manager of the Associated Students, and so I work for our student board. You are the boss of me as students.
So if you want anything, now's the time to ask.
It's a good time.
Okay, it's okay.
Over the years, our student leadership has been committed to increasing not only the Associated Students' sustainability efforts, but that of the whole campus. And about 9 years ago, commissioned a study to look at how we were doing recycling, and brought in a firm that specializes in how people do recycling, and they told us, here's a way you can do more and better recycling and some other kinds of things. And so, and one of those people was here today. So they wrote a report that said, here, you can do this and this and this, or do these things in that way. Our board looked at it, said, yeah, we want to do this. Started doing all the preparation for the financial analysis and the building analysis, and worked with the architects, visited other places, just did a whole lot of preparation with the architect firm. It's Gensler, and they consult with a really powerful environmental consulting agency called Blumenau. And they designed the center. We hope it to be zero. We worked with the students who said, yeah, let's look into this. Let's find out if we can improve our recycling. And then this building was created out of really several years of different students continuing their commitment that the first group had. I mean, that's the hard thing is, you might have this year's group who says yes, that group's year. If you get to the third year and they say, we don't really care about sustainability, you're the boss of me. We'd stop. My job was simply to pass on to each succeeding generation the information about what their predecessors.
It's like institutional knowledge.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And in fact, we have been a beneficiary of the institutional knowledge created in your 310 course. When Michelle first taught
Michelle Best.
She created the Sustainable Office Program, and I don't know if we still do that as a part of that class, but what we saw was there's 30 or 60 students every year being trained into how to do the Sustainable Office Program. They do it once for the class, and then they go away. And we said, you know what, that's too much knowledge
to be lost like that.
So we hired some of them and had some of our student employees go through the class.
That's why we're taking videos.
Yep.
So that's why we, and so we now have assumed responsibility for executing the Sustainable Office Program. But it was a product of your course,
Okay, cool. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's that funny hat?
Well, this is I usually only get to wear this on Earth Day. This is a solar-powered fan hat. There's a solar photovoltaic cells in the fan, and if I stand in the sun,
Yeah, it's already started.
so you can see it's
Oh, that's cool.
Here, wait a minute. I'm gonna
But the
cut
problem
off
is,
I'm going to cut off your power supply.
yeah, there you go. The dilemma is
Oh.
that the extra hardware for all of this creates more heat than the fan
Oh, really?
blows away.
Is
So
it hot?
oh yeah, it's
Oh, good.
I'm a little glistening today.
Hi, my name is Viviana. I work at the AAS Recycling Center for Cal State Northridge, and I'm gonna take you on a tour.
Okay, here, shake hands.
Oh, sorry.
She won't shake my hand. She won't shake my hand.
Dirty. So this is our cardboard route. We divided with north, mid, and south. And depending on the day, we pick it up. And then hotspots is where we consider where there's a lot of cardboard, which I mentioned before, which is Arbor and the bookstore. And then over here is where we pick up our internals and externals, which is pretty much our paper route and our plastic bottle route. We drive these carts around campus, picking up cardboard, paper, our plastic bottles.
And what do you do with it?
Then we'll.
Wait a minute. You pick it up. Where do you pick it up?
There's various areas around campus, and we have.
What are the
specific
big
areas.
spots where you get a lot of stuff?
Well, for example, cardboard are the bookstore, and the Arbor Grill is our biggest spots of picking up cardboard. It gets filled like every hour.
Okay.
It's pretty busy.
And then where do you bring it?
We bring it here and we dump
Right
it
here?
in those containers behind it. The flat containers. That's when we pick up the cardboard in our carts, and then we dump it here. And once this is full, one of our trained employees, he dumps it in the baler, which then compresses it, and it comes out as little cubes over there.
I gotta be behind you, okay?
Yeah,
No,
there.
next to you, like.
Oh, right
okay,
here.
we're right here. So now you talk. So I'm in the picture, and you two, okay?
So this is our sorting area. Usually all of our collectible plastic and cans, we drop them off here, and then in this lovely bin we sort it. It gets pretty dirty. We have to use gloves. Yeah, we have different containers of where we separate our bottles, our cans, our glass. It's pretty fun throwing the glass in there. And then we dump it, and usually we dump it in one of these. And then they pick them up. Oh, and whatever is already in the bottles, we dump it in this lovely little thing, which can get pretty gross, and we drop it off at ppm.
Can I get a refill?
Yeah. Not from that. You don't want that. That's pretty much all we do here.
Now, this is a baler. It's called a horizontal baler as opposed to a vertical baler, and it bales all flexible materials like paper, cardboard, plastics, bottles, and plastic films, which they don't have any here. Okay? And in this facility, they're collecting all the cardboard in these containers, which they take over
Where does this go? Where do you take this?
to the recycler.
Do you take it over to Athens or where? No.
Battery recycling, which is down on Plummer. And they lift these up with a forklift truck. The whole bin, and they lift it up and they rotate it, and the material falls down into this baling chamber. All that stuff ends up just falling down like snow into there. Okay? When it reaches a certain height, this is a sensor, electronic sensor, that tells the machine to start up and pump oil into a cylinder to make this paper go forward into this baling chamber. Okay? Where it gets compressed and it comes out, and then when it's ready, it gets tied off, comes out at this end as a finished product weighing about 1,500 pounds.
Whoa.
And then it goes to a recycling facility that ship it overseas, generally to China, somewhere in the Orient, and it gets turned into cardboard again.
Oh, and then recycle.
But this is pure recycling instead of taking it to the dump. Okay. And this is valuable because the university has paid so much a ton for these bales.
You You don't recycle.
How much?
No, it's like I could go again.
No, I was a lousy teacher. I was the worst student too.
My name is Sandra. I'm the Sustainable Office Program Lead. I'm obviously under Associated Student Sustainability and Recycling. And I just want to say thank you guys for coming. This new building is going to really help CSUN improve its recycling procedures, and the amount of recycling we can actually take has increased. We're gonna be able to make a lot more sustainable changes happen on campus. What I mean to say is we're gonna be able to influence a lot more, because now we have all the sustainability forces on campus under one roof.
Hi, my name's Dev, and I teach in sustainability.
My name is Lana Zimmerman. I am the secretary on the AS Sustainability Committee, and I am in sustainability with Professor Vrat, Sustainability 310. Okay, and I can tell you a little bit more about the Sustainability Committee. So basically we show up at I believe it's every third farmers market of the month, and we have a bunch of volunteer opportunities. We're kind of the educational limb of sustainability on campus, and we promote different events like World Food Day, AS Recycles, different things like that.
I'm Aidan Scott. I'm also in Sustainability 310 with Professor Vrat here.
Good. And you're also a big contributor to my class, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, you are. I think so.
Thank you.
That's what we do not do.
And we don't do that.
That is not the right thing to do on a piece of equipment that could kill you.
Okay, so make sure you get a picture of me up here.
We're getting pictures, don't worry.
Don't ever do that.
Don't
On the cardboard.
Okay.
Oh,
You know something? I paid a lot of money for that phone. I need my phone back. No?
I don't have it.
You don't have it?
I don't have it.
Where is it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You gotta check your pockets. Magic.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
good.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Thank you very
Oh.
much.